Hello everyone, my name is Aarohi and welcome back to my channel. So guys, till now we have learned how to store data using variables, list, tuples and dictionary. And then we used conditional statements to make decisions. But now let's suppose if you want to repeat something many times, let's say you want to print hello 100 times or you want to print the numbers from 1 to 1000, then suppose if you do this task manually by writing print for so many times, then it will be time consuming. So to repeat such task multiple times, we use loops. So what is a loop? Loop is used to repeat a block of code multiple times. And in simple words, you can say that repeating something automatically is called loop. And there are two type of loops. First is for loop and the other one is while loop. So today we will understand how to work with both the loops. First, we will start with the for loop and then I'll explain you what is while loop. So first question is, when do we use for loop? For loop is used when you know how many times you want to repeat the process. And guys, we have learned about for loop in our previous videos also, but today I will show you one example and after that we will move to the while loop. For now, just understand that for loop we use when we know how many times we want to repeat the process. And we use this concept, we use for loop in AI and data science when we train the model for epochs, right? So we repeat the loop of training. Then when we read data from the data set, at that time we use loops. So this for loop is very important. We use it at many places in AI and data science. So let's understand how to use it. So guys, we will work in VS Code only. And remember, we have a data science folder. Open that folder. You will go to File, Open Folder, go to Data Science folder, click here and the folder will be opened. And here we have all the other programs which we have done till now. Here, create a new file and name it for loop program. For loop program.py. So guys, first I'm showing you the example which we have discussed in our previous videos also. So let's say you have a list and that list have 4 numbers and you want to use a for loop. And let's say this is a temporary variable. This is how you work with for loop. You write for and then you write one temporary variable and then let's say we write a and then colon. So a is my list name, num in a, and let's say you want to multiply each number which is there in a list with 2. So you will write num into 2. This num variable will go in a list one by one and it will pick one number and it will multiply it by 2. So how many numbers we have in list? 4 numbers. So I've told you that we use for loop when we know that how many times we want to repeat the process. So right now we know that we want to repeat the process for 4 times. So that's why we used for loop. So save it and to run it, you will write Python and then you will write the program name for loop.program. See 2, 4, 6, 8. Our list have 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you multiply 1 with 2, you get 2. When you multiply 2 with 2, you get 4. Like this, you get 6 and 8. So this is the example which we have done earlier. Now let's understand one more example with for loop. So write for, and this time just take I variable. You can take any variable over here, I in. And I'm using one function range. And in range, I'm mentioning two number, 1 and then comma 6 and colon. Then I'm writing print I. Now what will happen? This range function simply tells this is the first number that start the count from here and stop it before 6, means stop at 5. So let's just print it and see. Let me comment this one and let's just see what we get. See, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So before 6, the last number simply means that print the number before it. And let's say now you want to multiply that number with 2. So you write this, save it and run. See, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So This is what range means. And guys, why I have shown you the example with range, because this range is very important. We are going to use this many time when we are going to work in AI and data science. So that's why I have shown you the example with this. Now let's say if we have example like this for I in range, and now instead of giving two numbers, let's say I've mentioned one number. I've mentioned 8 only. Now what it means? It means that index starts from 0 and it ends with 8. This 8 means the last number, means the when you will print the output, it will print till 7 before 8. Okay, so just print the value and see what you get. You can comment this one and then clear the output first and then print this file. See, you get the output from 0 to 7. See, by default index start with 0. So when you are not mentioning the first position, so index will start from 0 and it will go till this number, means one number before this number. And now you know what for loop is, how you can use it. And when you know for how many epochs you want to run your code, then you use for loop. Now the next one is while loop. You use while loop when you don't know for how many epochs you want to run your code. So let's take another file. Let's create another file and name it while loop.py. Now let's suppose we have one variable with the name of count, and in that variable right now we have 0 value, and we want to use the while loop, and we are saying while count is less than equal to 10, let's say, means till the time the count variable is less than 10, print the count variable. And every time when you print it, when you run the while loop, update the count variable and add one value in it. So if right now the count is 0, first time when while loop will execute, one number will be added in this 0, so the count will become 1. Then that count equals to 1 will become the input to this while loop. While loop will work on it, and then again one number will be added in it. Then the value of count will be 2. Again, like this while loop will keep on working until this condition is true. So save it and run it. Python, and then write the file name, which is while loop.py. See, our loop worked till the time this count is 10. And guys, this updation is very important. If you don't update this count variable, what will happen? Then this while loop will keep on printing for infinite time. Why? Because this condition will not come true, because the variable is not getting updated and the variable is 0, count is 0. And we are saying that while loop should work till the time this condition is true. So let's just run. Let me just show you what will happen. See, the loop is keep on working. See how many zeros we are getting, right? So why 0? Because the variable have 0 value in it, and we are saying to print it, print the count variable. So the value is 0 and the variable is not getting updated. So our loop become infinite loop. So to stop it, just press Ctrl C and we stop the process. So that's why this is important to update the variable. So that's it, guys. This is what you need to know about for loop and while loop. So the link of this code is given in description section. You can get this code from there. And I hope this video is helpful. Thank you for watching.